Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Tuesday, February 18th, 2025, coming off the long President's Day weekend. Where to begin? Well, I think I could start with this chart. It's not exactly what I've been saying, but it's pretty darn close. What I have been saying, actually, is that this channel structure, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze, bear with me. Sorry about that. Um, anyway, these rising channel bottoms, 136.47, 138.79 on the daily chart, in combination with this descending channel top at 141.98. This area will be narrowing through the week. It'll all come together Wednesday, Thursday. It's a range now. And I really just am picking the upper point, 138.79, and the descending channel top at 141.98 as an area that may well contain buying through the entire month of March. And from here, the market can grow overbought and fall away all the way back to 105.74 over the next, I'm going to say, month or two. I've been saying 3 to 5 weeks, but we're still in this process of retracement. The question, of course, is when will the retracement process be negated in favor of outright longer-term bullish continuation? And that would come with a settlement above 141.98. Now, we have our spots. On the weekly chart, it's 142.45. And I have that as a minor point only, but they're so close right now for the day anyway, at least for Tuesday, that if you want to round up to 142.45, you can. But this is really what I'm queuing off of: 138.79, 141.98, narrowing daily, able to contain buying through the month of March, and from here we can fall back to 105.74 over the next month or two. Now, if we do close above 141.98, I still don't have that shown. I keep saying that I'm going to, but here's a good image, actually. This could be the big picture. 181.10. Now, there's another channel structure inside of all this that I think is our 3 to 5 week target upon settlement above. Now, I've got 141.98, the same exact formation on the weekly chart, 141.86. And that, if you can imagine, if I draw a trend line across these lows and project against this extreme high, that takes us into the mid 160s and climbing. So it is stair step. If we close above 141.98 today, it is the mid 160s as a 2 to 3 week objective. But as we continue into later Q2, into the middle part of the year, over the next 3 to 5 months, this 181.10 formation wouldn't surprise me if we close above the low 140s. Until then, holding below 141.86, once again, this is the weekly chart, will keep this market prone to bearish rotation as we continue through March into early April over the next month or two, 106.13, which is the same formation on the weekly chart that we find on the daily chart at 105.74. So that takes us back to the same idea here. You're selling the upper 130s, low 140s. Now, working our way down, we do have, a newly formed rising channel bottom at 132.27. Is this in reach today? Possibly. I mean, we have been, after all, testing meaningful channel resistance in the mid to upper 130s, so the market is prone to falling away, although we settled at our highs basically on Friday. It kind of depends on where we open, I think. If we break 136.47 today, I could have made this an intraday support level. I'm just keeping it as a minor point right now. 132.27, not out of the question. 132.27 is a 1.5 week channel bottom. Can contain today's lows. Solid day trade support. Also, if you're into the 3 to 5 day swing trade dynamic, this could be a level to buy into later week. We could round back up from here to 141.98. The market never moves in one straight direction for a prolonged period of time. And so that's the beauty of the swing trade, right? You can have really like a 3 to 5 day swing trade, buying 132.27, anticipating once again the low 140s, upper 130s, while still holding to the overall idea that this market is susceptible to falling back to 105.74 over the next month or two. Closing below 132.27, good high for the week. 129 even has been reduced to an intraday support level only. I do think if we settle today, if we close today below 132.27, we have a 1 to 3 day objective at 123.64. And this is an extreme rising channel bottom. There are 50% and 5/8 Fibonacci's down in this zone, and so we'll be watching that closely. I do think 123.64 may well contain weekly selling pressures. And from here, we could round up within a week or so back into the upper 130s, low 140s. Finally, it would be a settlement below 123.64 that I think is the 2 to 3 week sell signal down to 105.74. But I do think, you can sell this 138.79 to 141.98 region. I know you're selling on strength, but you can sell this in anticipation of 105.74. That might mean reaching for 105, 110 strike out of the money puts that don't expire. I'd go 3-4 months out on that expiration, given that 1 to 2 month time horizon possibility. If you want to sell on weakness after having tested meaningful resistance, then you can sell a settlement below 132.27. But just know that I'm only expecting short-term 123.64, where we could actually bottom out through the rest of the week and possibly into next. Finally, if you're going for the 2 to 3 week sell signal on weakness, it is selling 123.64. If you want to sell the 2 to 3 week time frame on strength, we are right there right now. And I guess what you're holding out for then, and that's not 2 to 3 weeks, it's more like 1 to 2 weeks down to 123.64, where profits can be taken, and a 1 to 2 week swing trader could actually go long at 123.64, knowing though that the bigger picture still maintains a susceptibility to 105.74, closing below 123.64, 2 to 3 week sell signal down to 105.74. Upside, I can cover this, that if we happen to, and I don't see us reaching that today, but if we did close today above 141.98, this steeply rising 1.5 week channel top at 146.48 is then likely. It'll be in the 150s as we continue into later week. This is our short-term kind of 1 to 3 day swing trade above 141.98. But if we close above 141.98, here it is actually, is exactly what I was talking about before. 163.15 becomes our 2 to 3 week objective following a settlement above 141.98. So if you're looking to buy the market on strength over the 2 to 3 week time frame, it is a settlement above 141.98. Until then, we can top out here and fall away, as I've said a few times already in this video. And long term, it really is a settlement, and let's just say a weekly settlement Friday above 141.86, and we can begin looking at the low 180s and climbing as a possible 2 to 3 month objective. I think that pretty much rounds it out. I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Last week we put out 2 stock picks, Super Microcomputer and Voodoo Holdings. You might want to check those out. You can for free by taking advantage of our 5-day free trial. You also see our weekly Apple stock, S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, daily Triple Q, daily SPY, all for one reasonable price. And you won't even pay that price until you've seen your 6th day. All righty? I'm going to leave it at that for Tuesday's Daily NVIDIA Report. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Wednesdays, and you have a fabulous day.